Hey, what's up guys? It's Jason from Summit Seekers, and today I'm going to show you how to pack your bag and all the stuff you need for your big trip to get on the airplane. Okay, so we're getting ready to get on the plane now, and you have to pack not only everything that's going to go in your backpack for your big trip, but you also have to pack some existential stuff for when you're traveling to and from the place you're going to be hiking and staying in hotels and stuff like that. So you're going to have two containers that you're going to be packing. The first one is going to be your actual backpack, and we're going to carry this on the plane. All the conveyor systems and stuff in the airport are not really designed for those kinds of packs. So it's better to carry that pack on to reduce your risk of losing your bag. And then you'll have a second bag, which is just your traditional suitcase that you can check, and that'll go through the airport system. So I'm going to show you what I recommend to put in your bag that you'll carry on so that you don't have any trouble getting your stuff to the destination. And then I'll show you what to put in your check bag so you don't get in problems with any security guys and have to forfeit your stuff over. So the first thing we're going to focus on is your regular bag, and the main stuff we're going to be putting here is clothing and then all your electronics. You don't want to check any electronics going through the x-ray system or anything like that, and a couple other miscellaneous things. Okay, all your sharp things or even remotely sharp things or metal things we're going to want to put in your traditional bag that you're going to check. One thing to note, if you're taking a lighter, which I am, you can carry lighters on airplanes. Actually, that's what they want you to do. They do not want you to check that. So I got a little lighter in here that'll be carried on with me. So the first thing we're going to pack on the in our regular backpack is our sleeping bag. So we're going to stuff that first thing, give us a good base at the bottom of this backpack. And then the next thing we're going to stuff, and we want to have this all ready to go, is all the clothes we need for hiking. This is going to be both the clothes that we're going to be hiking in, which for me is this right here. It's running shorts and a running t-shirt. And so that's what I'll be wearing while I'm hiking. And then we want to pack our pajamas or our stuff that we're going to be sleeping in. So that's this right here. That's my long underwear and my base layer stuff. And then a couple pairs of socks, one for sleeping, one for hiking as well. The other things I'm going to pack in this bag so that I have all my clothes in one spot, and this takes all the guesswork out later when my head's spinning because I'm trying to buy things at REI and all that kind of stuff. I don't want to worry about where my clothes are. I'm going to put my my hats, my gloves, my miscellaneous cleaning rags, my hard shell, both hard shells, and my puffy. I got my puffy stuffed in its pocket, and that is all ready to go now. Okay, and so I'm going to stuff that into my backpack right on top of the sleeping bag. Okay, perfect. And so that's all ready, and I don't have to guess where any clothes are. As soon as I get to wherever my destination is going to be, I can relax, and then the next day when I get ready to start hiking or the day of, I know where all my clothes are for that, and I can take these street clothes that I'll wear on the plane and put them in my other bag. The other things I recommend you going ahead and putting in the bag you'll carry on is your pad. I put my pad in. I like to put my water filter system in here because I get paranoid that it's going to freeze in the check bag area. Okay, and then let's see, did this blow off? And then you're going to have some miscellaneous items that you don't want, kind of shuffling around. So I get one bag that I can put all my miscellaneous stuff in. So all my electronics, my headlamp, okay, my satellite communicator, all my chargers, my sunscreen and mosquito stuff, and then just stuff I know I'm going to need first thing. Right when I get there to the trail, I'm going to need my maps, okay, toiletries, toothpaste, toothbrush, toilet paper, And then just some miscellaneous cordage, mosquito net, and some Ziploc bags. I got that all ready. Now that's all ready to go. Okay. Actually, I will stuff this in the membrane. The last thing I want to put in is some street shoes. Okay. These are not shoes I'm going to be hiking in. I got those on. Of course, you can switch them out, whichever. But at the end of my hike, I want to have some street shoes to put on. I don't want to have to wear these dirty hiking shoes that I got on for the rest of my time till I get home. Okay. So I'm going to button that up. And the membrane, like I said, I'll go ahead and put these smaller things. This missile, actually that'll go in my side pocket. So all my water filter stuff. And then this miscellaneous stuff can just go right in here. Okay. Button that up. And that is going to get it done for you. That's your carry-on. I'm going to have no problem getting that into an overhead bin. Okay, not attracting any extra attention. This will get through security easily. Again, remember I have my lighter right there. All my electronics. Everything's ready to go. Okay, and with the magic of television, we are back with a new set of items to pack. And these are going to go in your traditional suitcase. So we're going to start out with your food. So I have all my food in my bear canister that I will be eating for the trip. If you have an extra bag that's kind of your off-trail food that you'll be eating in the campsite, I recommend you pack it in your traditional bag as well. One little tip, if the security service wants to search your bag, I don't lock my bear canister like past these little tabs. I leave it a little bit open so that if they want to get in, it's easy for them to get in. They don't tear up my stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and put that in there, in that pack. And then the next thing I want to pack is my trekking poles. As you can imagine, these are probably not going to make it past TSA. Now, one problem you might have is that these don't fit in your suitcase, which is no problem because you can just take them apart at their lockers, okay? And you gain about 6 inches on each one. And I can actually lay them, this is actually a carry-on bag. I can lay them diagonally across the bottom of this easily. So if you're taking a full-size carry-on bag, you should have no problem fitting your trekking poles in, okay? Next thing I want to pack in here is my clothes that I will wear after the hike is over. So you can imagine your clothes that you got packed in your regular backpack are going to be nasty and disgusting. And you're going to want to put on a nice fresh pair of underwear, and I got some long underwear to wear at the hotel, a new shirt, some new socks, just all nice stuff that you're going to want to put on afterwards. And then I'll have these pants that I have on as well, kind of waiting for me when I get back. They'll be nice and clean, ready to go. So I'll go ahead and put that in here as well. Another thing I like to put in here is my socks. And I like to put all that stuff in a bag so it's all together, okay? I don't want things just, spread out over this thing. The other thing I like to put in here is my stove. Okay, you can't take fuel on the plane, so you have to plan to get that when you get there. But I like to take my pot, my stove, which is in here, my and a couple of little miscellaneous things that go in my stove. Okay, so that goes in there. The other thing I like to take is my first aid stuff and put it in the bag I'm going to check, because I got little scissors and stuff like that, little tweezers that's going to attract all kinds of attention. I put that inside my climbing helmet that I'm going to put in my bag. Now you may want to take your climbing helmet and put it on the back of your bag you're carrying on just to look cool. Hey, I've done that before, so that's an idea. And then I also take a snake bite kit because I run a guide service. Our insurance requires us to have that as well. So I stuffed that in there. And then my tent. So my tent itself is not really a dangerous thing, but it does have little stakes in there that, again, the TSA people aren't going to like. So I'm going to go ahead and stuff that in there too. Now my tent's smaller than most people's. Your tent might be a little bit bigger. You may have some challenges getting in. Take the poles out and lay them the way that you have your trekking poles, and then your tent will be a lot more flexible because you just be dealing with tarps at that point. And the last thing, because we're a guide service, we have these really big water filter bags that are just kind of cumbersome to put inside my backpack. So I go ahead and put these in here, and I'll convince one of the guys on our trips to carry that for us. Okay, and so that is it. I zip that thing up, and I am ready to go. That's my suitcase, simple suitcase, and then my carry-on backpack, and I'm ready to go on my trip. Hey, I hope you guys have a good trip. I hope these tips helped you. If you like this video, hit the like button or subscribe. You get to see all kinds of awesome Summit Seekers videos, both instructional and inspirational. You guys have a good one.